Here is an albino rat. That's the dorsal surface. We dissect from the ventral surface. This is the ventral surface that is soft. So we pin the animal on the back to the board at its limbs. Then we are going to remove the skin. So we make a slit in the skin in the middle of the abdomen, and with the blunt end of the scissors, we are going to cut up towards the mouth and down towards the groin, and we'll cut also across in each of the limbs to remove the skin. So we are cutting. When we have done with cutting across, we are now going to remove the skin with a scalpel. Remove the skin from the ventral body wall completely. Here the skin is removed and pinned. Here is the ventral body wall. Yes, here is the ventral body wall. The skin is removed. Here, this part up there is the thorax. Down here is the abdominal cavity, specifically abdominopelvic cavity. And here, the thorax. Well, we will not open the thorax until we open the abdominopelvic cavity and take out the contents out of the way so we can see the thorax well. And so we are going to open the abdominopelvic cavity. So we made a slit in the body wall, in the abdomen, with the blunt end of the scissors in there. We cut up. We are going to cut down, and we have opened the abdominal cavity. You see, there we have the abdominal cavity here. Here is the thorax with the xiphoid cartilage. Here are some ribs. So this is the thorax. The xiphoid cartilage is here. We don't open it until we have removed the gut to get it out of the way. We will leave the liver intact, but the gut is going to be removed before we open the thorax. The liver will be left intact. The gut have to go. Now, here is the esophagus. We are going to cut the esophagus, and that will make us remove the gut. So here is the esophagus going to be cut, and we will also cut at the rectum. So here is the esophagus cut. We pull it. We are going to be cutting now at the rectum. We are cutting now at the rectum. So the gut is out of the way. Now we are going to open the thorax to see the thoracic cavity. We'll count 2 ribs. The first 2 ribs uncut. That is, the first 2 ribs near the liver will not be cut. And then the rest of the ribs will be cut out. Now let's look at the process well. The first 2 ribs will not be cut. It will be left uncut. So they attach, keep the diaphragm still there. So here, this is the xiphoid cartilage and the diaphragm. The first 2 ribs will be left uncut. Then we are going to cut the rest of the ribs up towards the mouth. Up. We are cutting the ribs from the side, that's the left. And then now we do the same thing at the right side. 2 ribs uncut, and then we cut through and cut the rest of the ribs up there. Now we are going to cut up there too, across the throat. Yes, so we've cut it across the throat. Now this is where we are now. Let us backtrack and look at the process. We count 2 ribs down here, the first 2 ribs, and then we cut the rest of the ribs towards the throat. On the right side, the left side, the same. We cut across so that now we are going to cut down here to remove the material of the ribs and muscle to see the thoracic cavity. So we cut across this way, and then we'll also clean the material below the throat here, that is above the heart, so that we will see the vessels going in and out of the heart. So here we are. We are now going to remove the material. We are removing the material, the bones and the muscle below the throat, that is above the heart, with scissors and forceps. See, we are cutting through any bone there. Yes. And then removing it so that we will see the whole thoracic cavity. As you can see, using the forceps to remove tiny, tiny, even flesh, so that the whole thoracic cavity is now exposed. Good. Now here we are. In our next lesson, we will explain why the liver is left intact with the thoracic cavity.